Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Fanie Naude here, and welcome to another one of my videos. Today we are specifically going to be talking about confidence and competence, the keys to success. So basically the whole idea around this video is going to be, discussing what the role of confidence is going to be, how competence is also going to play a role in that. So just stick around and we're going to go a little bit more into depth into this video. So let us start off with, have you ever dealt or done business with anybody that is not confident in their abilities, meaning they have deep insecurities in themselves and they really don't know how to deal with this? So it doesn't matter what you say, there's always going to be that little bit of a feeling that they could take this personally and totally flip out, or you could hurt their ego in some sort of way, just because they're insecure about what they can do and what they can offer or bring to the table at the end of the day. So this is basically where competence comes in, because in most cases, your confidence strives from or derives from your competence level. Meaning if you know that you can do certain things and you can accomplish certain things and you can provide a lot of value, and you know your customers find it valuable, you're going to have a confidence inside you about, okay, great, I know what I'm doing. What I'm doing is working. I'm delivering results. My business is great in the sense that I know what I'm doing and all of my clients are happy. And suddenly you have this confidence, and when you're dealing with new people, it just shows through, because when you get asked certain questions, you don't take it personally. You don't go ahead and suddenly start being extremely defensive and, I need to explain myself, and suddenly there's mixed feelings about everything, and everybody's just feeling awkward just because negotiations is being broken down just because you're not confident enough in your own abilities. So, and another thing that happens is they're so insecure that they won't be honest with you, because they feel like, well, if you found out this one thing about my business, if you found out that thing, it could be a disaster. And then suddenly just thoughts comes running through, and just all the time just going through that, and then suddenly they can't be honest, they can't be making decisions, because decisions have inherent risk in them, and suddenly they can't make decisions because they don't have the confidence to say, great, let's take this risk, we know what we're doing, we're going to go forward with this plan and it's going to be working. That's basically what you want at the end of the day. But there's so many people that is so insecure about what they're doing, about what the results are, what they're getting, and suddenly it's just very difficult doing business with these people. It's very difficult to have them over for just a normal bride. Just because if you're going to start asking out a little bit more about the guy's business or his life or anything like that, suddenly he's going to feel like he's in an interview and the person is just questioning him, even though it's just a normal conversation. You just want to find out more and get to know the person a little better, and suddenly they get very defensive, like, why are you asking me all these questions? My business is great and you don't need to be asking questions about that, and like, I know what I'm doing. And suddenly there's this weird vibe about defensiveness, and you really just don't like that. So the first thing is, okay, great, you should have confidence in the fact that you know what you're doing. All decisions have inherent risk, and you should be confident in you and your team's capabilities to achieve certain results, meaning competence. You know what you are doing. So if you don't have confidence, you won't ever be able to grow, because every single aspect of growing your business needs to have a certain level of confidence in it. So let's say, for example, you're nice and old-fashioned, you love network marketing, you're going to places, networking with people, telling other people about your business, shaking hands, getting some new connections, all of that sort of things. Very nice, very important for your business. And everybody doesn't like doing it, because it's a little bit weird meeting new people. The introvert, like I'm an introvert, I don't really like meeting a lot of new people, but I know extroverts thrive off of that. But you won't be able to do that if you don't have confidence. Even if you're introvert or extrovert, it doesn't really matter. You can't go to someone and introduce yourself and start talking to them if you don't have confidence in what you're doing. You cannot tell someone about your business if you're feeling bad about your business, if you're feeling insecure about your business. All of that is very, very important. Then just closing deals, closing sales, signing up new clients. Because at the end of the day, if you're on a sales call, just picking up the phone and calling the person, that's scary enough. Now you need to have an in-depth discussion and then finally tell them, okay, great, this is what I can offer for you. This is my solutions to your problems. This is what I can give you. And you should have the confidence to tell them that in a confident manner, that they believe you. Because if you're going to, I think we can maybe do this and maybe something along these lines. I don't really know. We should probably try this out. And suddenly the person just feeling like, do you even know what you're doing? Like, I'm going to have to give you money for this. I'm going to have to make an investment in you, in your solutions, and you're not even confident enough to tell me this is what we need to be doing. You're not giving a nice coherent plan of, great, understand what you're going through. We have a set solution for this. We have a proven process that we're going to take you through. It's a nice, easy four-step plan which you usually implement. We have some other clients that's going through that process at the moment, getting some results for them, and I think this is going to work great for you. Then suddenly, okay, yes, this person knows what they're doing. They've done this before. They have the confidence. Great. How much is going to be working with you? Then the next thing is price negotiations. Well, if you don't have confidence in your solution, you're going to underprice, like extremely much, because you're not confident enough in the fact that you're going to provide a lot of value for them. So now you're not knowing, okay, maybe I should just start low, or maybe just to get into the market. Just to get into the market, I should start my services at a low price. That's a very big thing in the accounting industry. Everybody thinks just dropping your price is the best thing to get into the market. Those laws of economics does not work with small businesses. It just doesn't. If you're going to drop your price, you're going to get a lot of price hunters, people that's always going to look for the better deal. Always people that, if the other accountant down the road is going to charge 20 Rand less, they're going to go to that guy. You're not going to get any loyal clients or customers. And at the end of the day, you're going to be very miserable, overworking yourself with a lot of clients that really don't respect you. So just the thing about price. And how do you solve this? You get confident in your abilities. You need to get confident in your solutions that you're offering, because it should be making a difference in that person's business. If it's truly making a difference, giving all of that value to them, you should be confident in your solution, in pitching that and saying, great, this offer is at least a retainer of 5,000 Rand per month. This solution I'm going to implement, these systems I need to build in for you, at least 10,000 Rand upfront for me to implement everything into your business. Like, it should not be I don't know what to price. It should be of, great, this is the value that we're going to give to you. This is the price of that value. All set in stone. And the person's like, okay, well, sorry. Then you can start negotiating. If the person's like, that's just too expensive, you can show them the value. Show them the exact sort of value that you're going to give to them, and they're still going to say, well, sorry, it's too expensive. Well, it could be that they truly don't have enough money. But most people have the money or could get the money. They just don't like to pay the set price. They always want a discount. They always want to come a little bit cheaper or get something for free. Everybody loves to get something for free. So very, very important in price negotiations, be confident in your abilities. And then if you're going into bigger deals, bigger opportunities, if you have the confidence in yourself, you won't be dazzled by a lot of money. You won't be dazzled by thousands and thousands or millions that's lying on the table. It's going to be, okay, well, I'm confident enough that I can walk away from this deal if I need to. Otherwise, you're going to be so dazzled, and you're gonna get crushed in the negotiation. You're going to leave so much money on the table just because you only saw the dollar signs, you only saw this big opportunity. You didn't realize that, okay, this is a negotiation. I should maybe not be so overwhelmed because there's an opportunity in front of me. Maybe I should just play it cool, keep a cool head in the negotiations, that we can get through this, and you could look competent in what you're doing. If you're just going to jump on something, the other side's going to think, oh, well, what a sucker. That's a thing. It's like, this guy, you can see this is his first opportunity in his life, and he just jumped on it. He didn't even negotiate. He was like, let's do this. So, that at the end of the day, you just need more confidence. And we've found basically 3 ways that's going to truly increase your confidence, and we found that increase our confidence as well. And the first one is to have a crystal clear vision of your future. See, if you are if you have this vision and this mindset of where you're going in life and where your business is growing and what your plans are and how you're going to get there, and you have that crystal clear in your mind, and you remind yourself every single day of that, well, if you know in your heart you're going to be extremely successful, extremely rich, big company, all of that, a bunch of happy clients and all of that, and you feel that in yourself, that's going to give you confidence. Doesn't matter in which situation, because doesn't matter what happens in that situation, your vision is going to become a reality because you believe in it. If you believe in that vision, you can negotiate in any sort of situation just because you know where you're going. You know, you trust in yourself, in your competence, that you're going to get there. That's the first thing. The second one is just growing the hell up. You just grow up and realize that every single person you're doing business with is just another human being with faults, just like you. Treat them accordingly. Give them the necessary respect that's due, but don't be a kiss-ass or a fanboy of that person. If you're going to go into a negotiation with the CEO of Coke or Walmart or Amazon, don't be dazzled by the position. They're still people. Yes, they're people with more power than you or with a better position than you. But if you have the opportunity to negotiate a deal with someone on that level, don't be a pushover, because at the end of the day, they are at the table for a certain reason. Meaning there's some sort of value that you're giving that they're interested in. Now, they might be interested just until a certain point, but don't be so dazzled by the position and the man or the woman that's in that great position with all of that power. At the end of the day, you want to be cool-headed in that negotiations and have the confidence that what you're doing, they're interested in, meaning that there's room for negotiation, meaning you don't need to be dazzled. You just need to keep in cool head. Then finally, always upskilling yourself. That works with most things. If you're feeling like, I'm so insecure, I don't really know what I'm doing, or maybe there's not enough value, or maybe my company's not as great as I think, or maybe my staff members don't treat my clients well enough, or anything along those lines, upskilling usually helps. Because if you go and you skill up your employees, you skill up yourself, get better systems or knowledge to implement within your solutions, with everything that you're doing, upskilling gives you that confidence, because now, I know so much better than I did a few months ago, so now I can be able to go ahead and present that confidence to the world. So I just feel like I needed to do this because I've been dealing lately with a lot of people that don't have confidence in themselves, and I feel like that is something that needs to be rectified. And there's a lot of accountants that's so scared of sales, and they really hate sales and all of that sort of things, and it all stems from confidence. Yes, your personality plays a role, but your personality also gets shaped by your level of competence. That's what happens at the end of the day. So either upskill yourself, create a vision for yourself, or just realize that the other party or the people you're speaking with is still people at the end of the day. So don't be so scared of them. Don't be so insecure about what you are offering. So thank you, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed this video. And we do a video like this every single Monday at 12. I realized last week we skipped a video. We had some massive issues with load shedding and so forth. And we decided, well, rather than just make a poor quality video and basically shoot it in the dark, rather than that, how about we just skip this week and we work on our long form video as well. So our long form video is coming out this week. It's a strategy for accountants, where we really have a little bit of more of a deep dive into how you should think about strategy and competition, and all of your systems that you have in place in your business. And I really hope that you guys enjoy that video as well. So thank you, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your week.